The Nintendo DS Lite has been a huge hit in Japan and in Europe, and now it's doing pretty well in the United States too, but we wanted to know if it was really worth the trade-in for the original DS, or if it was worth dropping $129 for the updated handheld. First thing you'll notice, like right off the bat, is that it is in fact smaller, obviously. It's much more pocket-worthy, and it has a certain iPod appeal to it. It looks like it's white, the white finish, beveled edges, it's glossy, it's a pretty sleek and smooth design. The screen is a lot brighter, and it really helps with gameplay. It brings out a lot of color in the games, and I think it's a really great improvement over this. In terms of positioning of buttons, inside they moved some things around. The start and select buttons are now down here at the bottom. They got rid of the power switch. They moved that over to the side over here. And the buttons themselves are a lot softer to press. They don't click like the original DS. They're just a nice smooth. I like that feeling a lot better. And they also moved the mic to here, right here, so it's a lot easier to speak into or blow into with Nintendo's. Instead of right here, with my big hands, my thumb would always end up blocking the mic a little bit. Down here, it's pretty much unchanged. They have the volume control right here, and they have the slot for the Game Boy Advance games, and this little blank insert that sort of preserves the aesthetic appeal by sealing off the white finish instead of leaving a big slot there. They also have, and then over here they still have the headphone jack. The only thing about this Game Boy Advance slot is that the Game Boy Advance games are no longer flush with the unit when it's too big. The device is just too small and the games are too big, so they do stick out a little bit. But I find that I'm mostly playing DS games anyway, and those fit perfectly right in the back on the other side, right here, just like they do on the original. They haven't moved much around here except for the stylus is now over here next to the power switch. And the L and R buttons, you'll notice, are a lot smaller. They're low profile, and they're great just for the overall look of the thing. And the power plug for the adapter and accessories is a little bit smaller. It's a different type of plug. But the stylus itself over here is a lot bigger. I really like that, again, with my large hands. Compared to this DS, the original DS, the DS Lite stylus is huge, and it really feels like a real pen. You can really grab onto it, and you don't get my hands start to hurt after a while holding this thing. It's pretty small. This one is a great size. Overall, I'd say it's worth the upgrade if you're a current DS owner. If you're looking for something that's a lot smaller, that fits in the pocket well, if you're traveling a lot and you want to take it with you, I think trading in is definitely a great idea. It's a lot thinner, and it will help you in that area. In terms of features, though, it's not that much different. There's no new software. There are no new real features in the upgrade itself. If you're new to the DS platform, definitely look into this. This is probably the best handheld from Nintendo with the brighter screen and this really small design. It's a great mix of features and software, great titles, and size. So it puts a lot of stuff into a small package, and at the price of $129, that's a great deal. So that's the DS Lite.